Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today, we are playing around on the Content Engineers server, and I'm hoping that I can sit here and get my Dune crawler up and going. But just to kind of a little bit of a recap from last time. So last time, I just switched over, got my refinery, my basic assembler setup. I have spent some time working on the power, the drill, and I've switched over to the full assembler and full refinery. So I can kind of get the boring stuff out of the way so we can get to some of the more exciting things. So with that, let's kind of get into it. I first need to, well, let me turn off my build and repair here. So I have kind of roughly, I haven't done like the full design. I kind of roughly got the basic frame for my Dune crawler. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to position it and get it starting to print. I may even just print it right here, to be honest. But to do that, I need some materials. So starting off, we are going to need at least some plates. And I'm just going to kind of print it where it's at. But what I do need to do is grab a block here. Let's line this up to the local grid, because that's what's going to line this block up with my base. I'm going to build out here. I'm going to grab a pillar. What I'm just going to do is oh wait, no, let's not grab a pillar. Let's grab, you know what, let's go ahead and just keep the blocks. One,
fuel low.
yeah. No! That's right.
Fuel critical.
I don't have access to ice right now, so I need to do everything with H2 tanks. So I don't have any. I'll have to make one. Let's go over here. Tank built. Two of them actually. And why are we not building? Probably because my refinery is full. Or assembler's full. Yeah. Grab a few of those. Put the tanks up front. Those. Ammo. What are you missing? Iron. I know I have iron. Just figure out what I need to do. Get a little iron there. Well, then, wants to play that game. Select that. Where do I have room in the refinery? I can take that. And I can move this chunk into... Just move it back. Don't know why you want to move it back. Don't know why my assembler needs to seem to think it needs gravel. Let's try turning off my assembler. We're gonna go to back to my assembler, grab the gravel, pop it back in there, stay there. There we go. There we go indeed. Turn that back on. Production. You'd have everything you need for that bottle. You filled up your inventory. Oh, build it up there. Let's go ahead and start shoving. Yeah. I got my, now have my brand new hydrogen bottles. We'll run over here. Plop these guys in my H2O2 gen, and we'll just... Oh, you know what? I took all my stew plate. Take that back. Throw that up. That should, if I'm not mistaken, you're just a bit off, aren't you? Darn. Well, which means I need to connect you. That's okay. We'll go back to here. 2, 3, 6, 8. 1, 3, 4. There we go. And we'll go ahead and turn you back on. And while that's doing its thing, we are going to, before we go off exploring, we're going to pop down here, put on our light. We're going to clean up. We're going to actually not clean up. We're going to expand our drill setup down here. You know, I want you to be that far out. Let's grab... Mag plates. Well, we must have gotten off that one. Alright, well, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll throw that in line with the drills. Ooh, what are you? Throw this guy front to there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to one off the rotor. And then we are going to... Ooh, how do I want to do this? I'm going to detach there. Detach. We'll detach here. Reverse that. 001. Keep that up. And we'll go ahead and, while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and add a new, nope, add a new piston head. Go ahead and grab the thing for that. Go ahead and grab that. And we're going to go ahead and throw on an extra piston. And let's go ahead. Ooh, can I? Oh, third one? No, I can't. No third one. That's okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and place straight edge or straight pipe there. I can't get a second one. That's okay. So my next thing is I'm going to grab a weld pad. I know I have construction components. Where are my construction components? Construction. Let's pull those up. Oh. Grab those. Place that there. Place that there. Go ahead and throw the weld pad on there. Toss the weld pad on that. Do I need a computer for you as well? Oh, I have the computer. Component successful. And we're going to go ahead and grab that. Just the interior plates that I need for that. So, production, interior plates. This, and let's go ahead and oh, that's right. Kind of helps when I have power going too. That's okay. We'll go to this one. It's disconnected. We'll go ahead, pop over here. That, hit off the auto lock, switch the lock. Turn that on. And reverse. And we'll go to this piston. I'll go ahead and set my velocity to negative 0.0005. Go to this one. 0.0005. Now extending. That is now extending. On. You are now on. On.
Energy low.
On and should just be able to turn that on. That's it. So I got another round of pistons going, so we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm kind of really hoping it's enough to kind of get the Dune crawler up and going. I'm just hoping, yeah. If not, I'm hoping it's enough resources that we can, that I can just continue to the next stage. So while that's all going and this is all going, let's go ahead and take my scooter out for a ride. There's a couple of places I want to check out. I should have it all set. Ooh. Let's turn down some of that gyroscopic action. It's fine. Alright. Ooh. Before I leave, let's stop here. Grab ourselves some... I think I should have some Gatling ammunition. All that get broken down? Might have all got broken down. No problem. Kind of dump the stuff in there. Go here. We are going to... Let's check my GPS. See who I got. No one? Okay. So we're going to... I don't know. Where? We'll figure that out. Seems to be a lot of... There's the space station, the tower. Thanks, Reaper. I just gotta figure out my... I'm just gonna go towards a bunch of these green. I should. Combat thrusters. Let's go ahead and do these off. And these off. I should just be maintaining now. There we go. Cruising along. which I think. Hey, Reaper, if you're watching, are you with the Tecton and Material Barge right now? Or am I? Plan for the stream is just kind of some general exploration while the Dune crawler gets going. I may actually actively start working on it as well. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. That's okay. So we're just, flying around. Been kind of stuck in that spot for the last few days, so. Ooh, you see oh, this is the city. Get some streaming and bog down, so. Yep, there's Content City. Going for a flyby here. Ooh, buddy, that looks fucking impressive, my dudes. Maybe. Nope, I don't have admins right now. Oof. So now we back this way. Only about 5 kilometers out. Probably need to avoid that parallax. Oh, it's 11, not 1. Whew. Okay, I know where this is. This is the race course that we're planning on putting together. That's just, those must be the gates. Oof. Jumpiness, guys. I'm so sorry, but that's okay. That's just the nature of the beast. All right. Too bad. Let's see, that's the start of the race. The end will be the hangar, 11K from the start. Okay, so the spot marked, I believe, trade hangar. Yeah, hangar. One. And not bad at all. So we're going to kind of head back to our neck of the woods. We have, let's see, yes, yes, but the curving through the canyon, so the route will be longer than a straight route. I have connection problems. I'm in danger. Yep. Oh no, I'm flying and the world is unloading. Fair enough. I'm just kind of sitting here seeing if my stream is back up. We'll see. I'll know in about 30 seconds. Okay, the batteries are starting to process. Awesome. How fast are you eating through? And we're back after that little OBS crash. Kind of cooking my way through some stew plates. And hell, those Mark III speed modules are just really, really cook.
Yeah, I think on my little Pertam base over here, I need to change my vanilla industrial assembler over to probably a Mark V. I don't have all the stuff down here for it, but I've still got my space base with all the stuff. Perfect. It's got a good chunk of the front end done. Oh, that's right. So it's got to go through. Okay. Slowly charging. Jump down here. Weird. That's good. So it's going to be a slow process getting that done. So heck, I might need some of your iron, if you got some. I've got plenty. And should be able to make the trip over to you, no problem. And your shooter scooter was able to make it.
Oh, did it make it? Did you find it?
No, because you had swung by earlier.
That's right, that's right.
It was able to make it over.
According to my production queue, I need at least like 55,000 iron. So I will build out a new place for you to land. How many blocks wide is your transport ship?
It's actually not very wide. I am parked on a 3-wide platform right now, and only barely peeking over the edges with a couple of my thrusters.
Okay, so you'll fit on a What is it? What I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6 wide platform then.
Rather easily.
Some.
I just have to find your area again.
I had to disassemble my beacon for.
Yep. Which way is the city center from your base?
A sec. I think the max is 50,000. So city center from me is. Push it. I see the trade station. Wait, there it is. 10 mixed signals. Hangar. So I would say it's about west by northwest-ish.
Ah, good. I headed the right direction. So the track is actually between you and the city center.
Yes. And I popped my antenna out to 50,000. So you should be able to see it. There we go.
So many signals.
Developer, yes, this is Space Engineers. Did my stream saying I'm playing something different? Because I had to reload it. The forward facing. There we go. A little bit of lag spike there, but that's okay.
Still keeping an eye out for your antenna, but not seeing it.
Wait, you said you're in the chariot?
Make sure I'm not flying too close to this Parallax military installation.
Oh.
Yep.
You said you're in the chariot? You are... I see you. Looks like you're going away from me.
Okay, slamming the brakes. Oh wait, is that the SCD compact antenna?
Yes.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay. That will make things much easier to get to.
This is a weird... What do you mean my keyframe frequency is 4 seconds or less? kind of went from normal to 4.
Oh, I didn't put lights on this yet. Oh well.
Back at it again. Let's hope, I just need small steel tubes, and what do you need? Just small steel tubes. Perfect. We'll go ahead and prioritize those. There we go. Looks like the stream's back up and running. So just some interior plates for those. Those, because I want those prioritized. Hello, Rick Hendricks. How we doing today?
Flying right over you to begin with. Hit my brakes too late.
That's okay. I just got the connector up and running for you, good sir. Nice, man. Congratulations for getting off of work. That's like almost a celebration in its own case.
Oh yeah, from the looks of what you're building, you do need a couple million iron.
At least. That's just the first part. There's trailers. Oh, are we running the custom colorable thrusters now?
Yeah, apparently that's in there. I found it by accident, and I'm like, well, I'm definitely going to make them purple.
Absolutely gotta go purple. Oh, okay, so you do have a port on the bottom.
Yep.
You're yellow. Go ahead and park it.
And so I'm not leeching your power. I'll turn on my reactors and give you some power while I'm charging those batteries.
It's like I added it on my own without telling anyone. Thanks, Reaper. I guess that's kind of nice, because that means we can each do our own little, like, unique colors, so if we're doing any, like, space combat flights.
Yep. And during races, whenever we get around to building the race tracks for those. Not that this thing is a racer in any way, shape, or form. It just carries about 4 million-ish. Or no, it's 750,000 liters. The parent ship that I have in the orbit right now, that one carries 11 million liters of cargo.
Oh, jeez.
The Mark V cargo containers are pretty serious. And then I also have 14 Mark III small containers.
Damn.
And if I tried landing that on the planet, it would just be a crater. Pure spaceship. Which is why it needs the chariot here as a companion ship.
Makes sense. Alright. I don't think I can access your cargo, so I don't know how.
Oh, whoops. Let's see here. I have just built the ship, so I hadn't set everything up yet. Bad idea.
Yeah,
Need the battery.
I decided against like fully building out the Dune crawler. So I just put the basics in there, and I'm going to add things in as I go. Oh,
Had a little hiccup there. I'll be right back.
be sure to
I
keep this-
accidentally disconnected.
Oh, okay. So you just got to do a flyback. Okay, I see what you're doing.
I'm setting everything shared, but I disconnected without any thrusters turned on.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's not do that.
Yeah, this is a very heavy ship right now. It's a pretty heavy ship on its own, but it's carrying a lot of iron. And as far as I'm concerned, you can take all of that because I have twice that still hanging out in orbit in the Apollodorus.
I may have to build another cargo container.
There we go.
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Grab some of these plates.
Fortunately, cargo containers are like 85% iron.
Well, I believe I have enough to kind of get a cargo container going. Like, I have a steady supply, it's just going to take forever.
Earlier, once I finished building the Apollodorus and this chariot, I went and mined iron and uranium, and then realized that even as fast as my refineries are, it was going to take a couple hours to make it through that. So I went and took a nap.
That's kind of why I like playing persistent servers.
Energy critical.
Yep.
A Mark II container.
Yeah, I like the Mark IIs and the Mark III containers. They don't require gold. They do require a lot of iron. But they also hold an absolute crap load of whatever you need them to hold. These are all Mark V small grid large cargo containers on this thing.
I think I'm queuing everything up to get built.
This is going to be a nice little rover to cross the planet in.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, you don't have a chasm to worry about. I just flew over here. I didn't see one. A lot of dunes.
Even if I did. I can navigate it with this. I think my final form of this will have this and 2 trailers, and I can lock out the trailers, and depending on the length of the chasm, I can just bridge over over the chasm. There was one that I was really hoping I could work, but it had pistons mixed in with the joints. So I could go from like having the trailers like in a normal configuration to like extending out by like 10 meters so I can get that extra room for when I need it. But those pistons kept breaking.
Yeah.
We're wigging out, and I was just like, yeah, no. I need something stable. This is already going to be unstable.
No energy.
I was trying to do a truck and trailer hinge style for the lip screw for the space train. That was not working in any way, shape, or form. When I could get them all to hold together, my train would just twist weird.
Yeah, I would imagine space trains would be a little bit more, you would need a lot more rigidity.
Yep. So I just wound up going for a connector merge block.
Hey, honestly, that's usually what I run with when I do those crazy space contraptions. You and your silly top hat. And you wearing
And
a
mustache.
sensor. Oh, nice. I am
Doing the same thing that Prestige is.
Oh, is he an eyeball too?
Yep.
I'm really hoping they have more options for like. I'm just waiting on the metal grids. Where are those? They should already be built, but I'm curious if they got stolen.
Yeah, build and repair is derpy.
Yeah. One-eyed brothers. Yes, Reaper, we are the one-eyed brothers.
Between the two of you, you have one good set of eyes.
Yeah, one set of good eyes, yes. Which is really funny, because I do have like a really shitty eye and one really good eye, so it works out for me. I've gotten all the metal grids. Oof. That's a lot. All right. So,
I don't have access to your cargo. You have access to mine.
oh yeah. Let me. I can move it. All right. Cargo. Show only cargo containers.
You can also just search delivery to get to these quick. I named them delivery 1, 2, and 3.
But if I do cargo container, I can just grab a whole bunch and go.
Yep.
Fuck it. I mean, I'm gonna use the iron anyway, so I've taken all of your iron ingots.
Go for it. Oh, and for some odd reason, one of my cargo is grabbing stuff that you're making.
Oh, is that? I wonder where all my stuff was going.
Yep, the metal grids and the batteries in there. You could also take the interior plates if you want. Saves you building 3,200 of them.
wonder if because I've been running off, yeah, my containers are filled, so it's just trying to shove cargo anywhere.
And I should be good for taking off and flying back. But let me go ahead and see. Yep, grabbed a few more of your batteries. Or battery cells, anyway. You want to share this connector with me so I can just dump your battery cells back in here?
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Since you're disconnected, you can just grab the whole lot. Select that all. Nope, not transfer. Not transfer. Bear with. You know, if Keen ever finds this stream, Keen, please have a share with allies. I don't want to share with everyone. I just want to share with people I'm friendly with. I want to share with my friends, not everyone. This isn't kindergarten. I don't need to share my candy with everyone just because I want to share with my best friend.
Actually, I've got an empty cargo. And full tanks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit an iron vein too. I'm gonna have plenty of iron. The jump start. Oh yeah. In fact, I'm gonna actually probably build myself. This game is not meant to be played this way. Yeah, probably not. What are you talking about, Reaper? Of course it's supposed to be played this way. If Keen didn't want us to break their games, they wouldn't have made it so breakable.
Oh yeah, this makes it back to space much easier. I didn't even overclock these thrusters. It just has enough.
I should probably be done. We make our own rules. You're right, we do. some other things here. Production. We're looking pretty good. Ooh, a dangerous parallax encounter. Ooh, those
Yep.
those are the dangerous ones.
It's over near my station.
Uh-oh.
It's like 3 kilometers away. Something like that. It's pretty close to me.
I made a mistake one day and tried taking one of those on with the shooter scooter. It did not end well for the shooter scooter. It ended very poorly.
The best ship I have at this time is the Apollodorus, and it's not made for combat. It does have guns, but it is not made for combat. It's all just light armor. It's a lot of light armor.
Yeah, I just like making my ships expendable for combat. That losing them doesn't hurt nearly as much.
Yeah. That's my preference as well. This is an exploration cargo craft, so very expensive. Actually, it's kind of a giant everyman. It does a little bit of everything. It has 4 drill and fills, 4 build and repairs, 11 million cargo capacity. Whereas the Voyager I lost was capable of going and flying away, making it 2 kilometers away, and then building a little gas station. This thing can jump 10,000 kilometers away and build a train station.
I always like those style of ships that just general workhorses.
Yep. It only cost me 36% of my hydrogen, taking a very inefficient path out of gravity.
Build and repairs, all 4 of them. I need to furthest away. Click only if idle. Right, widths, heights. Depths are good. Volumes down. Ooh, Reaper might jump in and do some combat tonight.
Well, the Doberman's ready to go clean some stuff up.
Ooh, I'm starting to get some tires going. Hell yeah. Sit here, run over here, and rest of my construction components. That's perfect. Between the three of them, four of them technically, make some progress. You know, while it's busy way welding the frame, not the frame, the connections to it. This is cool. I think that's enough. I'm gonna want to weld up everything, and I'm gonna curse at it, and we're gonna, you know, call it a day. Be friends. Something a little bit more to, yeah.
Energy low.
Yes. On this side. There you go. Oh, I like it when things start working. And then we're going to go to my trek tool. Throw that right here on the blocks. Clear that out. Need interior plate for a track.
Okay, Reaper was right. Going through with the same color, but the other neon texture as stripes does look pretty nice.
Two. Analyze. Here. One, two. Finalize. Roll. Here. One, two. Just need to do that with my interior wheels.
So in the coming Rover Madness, were you planning on being a driver or a gunner?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm all for whatever.
Energy low.
I would typically say I want to be a driver, but with my ping, I think that would be a terrible idea.
I mean, arguably, even as a gunner, that's a terrible idea. But it's still a fun idea.
So I'm pretty much looking for someone to be a driver to my gunning.
I can be a driver to your gunning. Yeah, it sounds wrong. I'm keeping it. Right, so what are my tires missing? It's clearly I'm missing something. Steel tubes? You at the back? Hell yeah. Hop into my control console over here. My batteries. I'm going to go ahead and select all of them. Set them to recharge. You guys missing. You guys are missing. Large steel tubes. I think I just need to queue a bunch of them. What are you missing? Small steel tubes. I'm just missing a bunch of tubes. Internet is a series of tubes, if I remember correctly. Ooh, 200. Let's settle on a modest 100. And construction.
Curiosity has me. I'm going to blind jump towards Earth and see if I get close to it, at it, or past it. With a 13,000 kilometer jump.
Alright, there we go. Got all my stuff set up. I got at least the wheels set up. Batteries are charging. Gyros are being built. So now I just need to figure out how the hell I'm going to build this thing. I need at minimum. I need at least a cargo container. So let's look at my options. Require Sue. Do I though? Mark 3. It's gonna be my interior. There. That means I won't need any additional storage containers. Let's see. The Real Sniper King. Hey man, I just got back into SC from 2017. How do the scripts work? What would you recommend? Ah, scripting. So scripts kind of work. You'll need a programming block, and you'll need a world enabled with scripting. I actually do have a couple videos on my channel about setting that up. Real Script King. Real Sniper King, not Script King. And then on top of that, my scripts that I would suggest... Ooh. Drix, do you have any scripts that you would suggest for Space Engineers?
Don't really use much scripts. I do a lot manually.
Okay, okay. So some of my scripts that I will run with is the... Oh god. I definitely will probably end up using the park script on this. I will definitely, I definitely like to use, I want to say like Izzy's, management. I want to say cargo management one. And then, I don't know, scripts are kind of weird. Like, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I have a list of scripts that I actually do use. I just can't remember them off the top of my head. And I don't have a programming block in front of me. I need the metal grids and the small tubes and the computers. Oh, I use LCD 2 Plus, that one. Whatever one that gives me the extra LCD stuff. Though there was a couple mods that came out recently, though, that take a lot of those LCD expansion scripts and actually puts them as like in-game LCD scripts. Those aren't bad.
I have started using a lot of the event controller and such.
Yes.
But that's much closer to flowchart programming. I understand that, and I can set it up myself.
I have not done much with flowchart programming, but it makes sense to me. I sat here, figured out how to turn, what was it, those action relays into like, I want to say like a comparator switch. Like it checks the state of like multiple different things, and depending on which ones are active will determine whether or not, you know, what the outcome is. I can't remember what that's called in scripting. Bridge.
In any case, I need to go to the store and get some drink. I will return shortly. So AFK for a bit.
Inventory full. full.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm OG. It's all new to me now. I play vintage, but I came back and I'm like lost and overwhelmed. Hey man, yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Space Engineers, especially since 2017, has drastically changed. Like I jumped on even like 2019, and just the changes alone between 2019 and 2024 has been pretty interesting. You know what? Like that. Good Lord, how? Have that. What do you just need computers? Is that it? Is that all you're waiting on? Production! Go find some. Yeah, build and repair system. Normally, like in my own, I don't know. I'm kind of torn with the build and repair system. I really like it for like this scenario where I'm trying to get a massive thing built and would rather, you know, that work. I mean, it's no different than building out welders. The only difference is these build and repairs kind of do their own. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like them. Same time, they're frustrating. But I don't feel
Fuel
like they're
low.
How much fuel do I have? 2.
Fuel critical.
Oop. Hell yeah. Let's see. The building bridge we took. So not gonna lie, building repair system. It took 2 days to understand it, and that was to the point of keeping 20. Oh, like 20K of each resource. So the nice thing that we have, one of the mods I highly suggest, it's a great quality of life, is ooh, you just kind of flew by rather quickly. What's that channel? Is we have the assembler quota, which allows us to set a kind of a minimum number of each resource or of each component. And if on the grid we drop below that minimum, it will queue them up into the assembler, and it will start chunking out bits. This way you're not keeping like 20K of each component around. And I got all of this stuff up and going, and it's a lovely little mod. All of this stuff going, and I'm still using my H2O2 generator from the drop pod. Eventually, I'll upgrade to a big boy H2O2 generator. Probably when this battery dies out. How many batteries do I have left? Or how much do I have left in that battery? Battery, 19 days. So I will probably replace this H2O2 generator. Oh, probably a little bit before then, but it's not a super high priority with me right now, because I think I also have a bunch of ice too. Are you on a private server? Yes. So Real Sniper King, you look in the description of this video, this is a server ran by Prestiged Reaper, and it has kind of like a bunch of us different content creators that do that focus on space engineers. So, yes, it is a private server that is really kind of focused on content creation for space engineers. All right, where are we at? Well, almost, well, it's an hour off third crash. So, I think with all of that, we actually achieved quite a lot today, guys. Like, we got, sorry, Real Sniper King, I have a tendency to kind of over-explain things. I'm sorry. But with all that, we really achieved a lot today, guys. We got, and thanks to Strix for dropping off a bunch of iron, but let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna zoom out. Like, we got our old Dune crawler going. We got the batteries charging on that. Our mine is looking, dump into here. Quite, quite well. It'll probably be fully extended by the time I get back on, which means we'll probably hit this iron. My batteries should be charged, so we should actually be able to start taking some key components of this base and start moving it into the crawler, and just start kind of going mobile from there. I may actually just end up keeping some of these systems for other people to use. But yeah, so with all that, if you liked this video, and I'm sorry for earlier on if you were here just a bit, OBS did decide to crash. My apologies. But if you liked the video, go ahead and give that a big old thumbs up. If you like me, go ahead and shoot me a subscription. And with all that, guys, if you are planning on getting back into Space Engineers or just getting into it, I hope you really enjoy it. There's a lot of big things coming in the next few months, like with this new update that I'm hearing a lot of, and I'm really looking forward to being able to play around with that. But until next time, I'm the Kilted Bastard. Have a great rest of your night.